in this Fox 11 Undercover report.
This is the story about how a 15-year-old scene kid's life was totally derailed before it could even get started. This is a story about cyberbullying and all the lifelong lasting effects that it can leave with you. This is the story about Princess Punk, aka the Canadian emo girl who doesn't get it, aka Emo Chin. Who was Princess Punk? What happened? Where is she now? I'm gonna answer all these questions right here in today's video.
Anger, rage, heartache.
The year is 2006. You just drove your mom's Honda Civic to Hot Topic, blasting MCR the whole way. You got your glow-in-the-dark spacers and your new Bring Me the Horizon t-shirt, and you can't wait to get home and take a picture of it with your digital camera so you can load up your desktop PC and go to your dying MySpace account and show your top 8 friends your new purchases. For some reason, you flip on your gigantic cube-shaped television box, and it's the television guide scrolling with all the channels and what's going on. You see Fox News, emo something something something, and as an emo kid, you just came back with your Bring Me the Horizon shirt. You want to see what this emo report is all about on Fox News, so you click, you get to the channel, and you see this report.
My life is spiraling downward.
Scene kid culture has been savaged by lampoons like this one, which is all over the net.
I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be. You be non-conforming too if you look just like me.
And the ridicule has even turned to rage against emo scene kids, with calls for violent assault in a national beatdown day.
666 Day, June 6, 06, go beat up an emo kid. And as an emo kid, you're thinking, that's some bullshit.
The day 666 about National Beatdown Day? What the hell?
Herb Moyer created the website Emo Scene.
Kids have been just constantly harassed online, and it has turned into violence.
Widely posted internet videos show attacks against people identified as scene kids.
Okay, so around this time in 2006, I was actually leaving the scene, but I can tell you from firsthand events that the hatred for emo was real.
Even some other music subcultures are going after scene kids. Punk rockers.
We would all jump over there, kick their ass until they start to bleed to death. And after they're dead, I'm pretty sure we won't give up.
Everybody hated emo. They hated the sound of the music, they hated the look of the people, they hated the haircuts, they hated everything about it.
Emo side.
Heavy metal rockers, the band Vesuvius from Riverside, gained national attention for their anti-emo festival called Emo Side.
If you were emo, I wouldn't show up.
Despite the hostility, the scene kid culture continues to thrive. Moyer says it's growing into something more than a music scene.
A social movement, so to speak.
Hate in the scene is nothing new, so I'm not surprised by any of this. But every new person to the punk or underground culture will eventually see it, will eventually learn it, but they don't know the history right away. Of course they don't, they're so young. But in the 70s, it was like the punks versus the hippies, and in the 80s, it was like the punks versus the mods. You know, it's kind of always been a little bit tumultuous in the underground scene. But the one thing the 70s and 80s didn't have was the internet, and they certainly didn't have 4chan. So immediately after this Fox News report aired, this YouTuber, this emo girl, she got onto her channel to voice her concerns.
Whoa, okay guys, enough of my hyper moment. I just saw the Fox News does a special report on emo scene kids. Holy shite, I did not realize how many people actually hate emos and scene kids. But you know what? The people who have emo side are punk rockers who fully want to kick emo kids and scene kids' asses. Why are you hating on something that's probably going to be bigger than what you are now?
Now keep in mind, she was a 15-year-old girl when this happened that had a little bit more passion than facts and around 200 subscribers at the time.
Whatever's going on with all these people hating on emo kids, I go to school and I'll have a bunch of kids saying, oh yeah, emo kid, da-da-da. But unlike the US, we don't have people beating the shit out of emo kids. In Canada, we don't do that. You either have respect for someone's style, or you can just shut the fuck up and walk away.
And you know, it's pretty innocuous at first. It's just a kid on the internet talking some stuff. That's no big deal, right? But then she says this stuff.
That's like killing gay people because they're gay. That's like killing a black person because they're black. That's like killing, like, an Arabian child because they're Arabian. Labeling and everything like that, it's kind of like labelism.
Equating being emo to being born black or being born gay is a huge false equivalence, obviously. I was pretty unsure how 4chan found it and then how it blew up, so I figured the only way that I could figure that out would be to ask her herself. I'm not gonna share the DMs, obviously, but essentially, after she made the video, someone pretended to be her and went into a 4chan chat room. The raid began on them until they realized it wasn't her. Then 4chan went into a raid spree, hacked all her accounts, doxed her public information, called her school to make death threats, and would make meme after meme after meme of her overnight. Her school demanded that she stop making videos. So she did. Her original upload has been gone forever, but the re-upload of her video is sitting at like just under 1 million views right now. So since her original video is down, I don't have access to that like hate thread that would have been underneath it, and I definitely don't have access to the video responses that would have been attached to it either. But the re-upload had a couple video responses that were re-uploaded themselves, like one from this guy.
Hey, what's going on, Canadian girl? 1. You're retarded. 2. What the fuck are you talking about? Emo, scene, hardcore, ghetto, comparing it to being black. Honestly, who the fuck do you think you are? Just go fucking die, please.
And then one from this chick.
She's a fucking moron, and yeah, she does need to get punched in the face. You shut the fuck up, you stupid little girl.
Or my personal favorite, this fella.
And apparently they gave the term for this emo side. And she's sitting there yelling, oh, yeah, the people that have emo side, you can't kill me, blah, 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 blah. Well, chances are that we can't kill you because by the time we get to you, you'll have committed suicide yourself, just like most of your friends.
And I don't know if it's just me looking back in retrospect and seeing all this sort of stuff, but don't these video responses seem like they're coming from meaner people?
Fuck yo! Yeah, I'm an emo kid. Checks me into my foot and my hair.
If you don't like someone, you can tell a joke. You can criticize. Okay, these are all fair things that you can do on the internet. I don't think that it needs to come to doxing people's information, calling people's schools, threatening to kill you. So the real immature idiots, yes, we're all these people making the video responses, sure, they're being mean, they're being bullies, whatever, but the people going out and doing actual illegal things like leaking public information, I think is a little bit more fucked up than anything a 15-year-old scene kid could do. Okay, sure, yeah, she said a lot of really over-the-top, cringy things in that video, but I don't think that's enough to deserve an overnight and forever cancellation, okay? She's a 15-year-old fucking girl at the time, and most of the people on YouTube right now weren't even alive at that time, so what the fuck are you talking about? YouTube was 1 year old. 1 year old at the time. I wouldn't be so riled up over here if it stopped at the memeing. You're gonna get memed if you're doing cringy shit on the internet. She has her own Know Your Meme page where she's known as Emo Chin, okay? That's just a meme. You need to be able to fucking have a thick enough skin to deal with that on the internet. What you shouldn't have to deal with is all the doxing and threatening and hacking that goes on. But again, that's just another stupid and harsh reality of the internet. And in today's day and age, you get doxed and hacked by 9 a.m. and by 9 p.m. you're doing a live stream like nothing happened. So it's incredibly unfortunate that she had to be the OG, that she had to set the precedent on all this stuff, but nowadays, it's just like part of the whole machine, but then that was like life-ruining, life-changing, life-altering stuff that now someone has to live with forever. So imagine that, you're 15 years old, you've been dubbed Emo Chin by the internet, and now you have to go to school, actual school, and deal with a whole bunch of IRL trolling, aka bullying. And I couldn't even imagine, dude, that must have sucked. So with all her information out there and her school pressuring to silence her, she makes one final apology / surrender video. And when I first found this a couple days ago, folks, it crushed me.
Hi, this is XxPrincessPunkxX. as in EX, as in there's no more Princess Punk. This is my final video and my first video to a new account. I'm done. I'm finished. My information has leaked all over the net. I've got 1,000 people angry at me, and this video is probably going to make 1,000 more angry at me, but this is just my way of dealing with the situation. I didn't think that the current situation would blow up to these proportions. I really didn't think so. I thought what I was saying was some type of way to release, you know, the anguish, and I don't know, I just wanted to make a difference, somehow. I guess the way I did it wasn't right. I did come off harsh. I did come off stupid. I didn't have all the information, and you know what, I'll tell you the truth, I still don't have all the information. I still don't agree with mass emo side. I still don't agree with people hating on emo kids or whatever. I still don't agree with it. And you know what, I did contradict myself, because for someone who didn't agree, I do know the labels. I do say the labels, yeah. I do a bit of labeling myself. I'm only human. It's just me. But I'm 15, as you all must know. I am still a kid. I am growing up and I'm learning. I've seen the Photoshop pictures. Thanks a lot, guys. At least now I know what I will look like doing. I don't know how to explain it. At least now I know what I'll look like doing that when I finally do it, because I've never done it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And I'll admit, when I first heard about the information, I was pretty freaked out. I was like, oh shit, no way. But it is happening, and I guess I sort of deserve it. Whatever. What a mass hatred. I became famous overnight for, like, the wrong reasons, I guess. I thought my video was gonna be a way to change things, to bring people closer together, but I guess I fucked it up. I seriously did. If I just kept my mouth shut or got more information on it or whatever, like, it's my fault. But emos aren't faggots, scene kids aren't faggots, whatever, gangsters, I don't care. I'm done labeling. I'm done. We're kids. Kids unite. We're kids. I'm a kid. And you all chose to brutally sort of victimize me over the net. Congratulations. I hope you all feel great. I haven't done anything. If you all thought I was going to do something crazy, I didn't. Give me a break. Apparently on Wednesday, if there are some subscribers who see this video, apparently on Wednesday I won't be alive anymore, because a group of people are planning on coming to my house, breaking down my door, and slitting my throat while I sleep. YouTube was my release. I deleted every single video I've ever made. I stopped. I quit. I gave up. I let you get under my skin. You guys won. But you've taken away what I cared about most, and that was to be remembered. I wanted to be known. Yeah, you can call me a camera whore. Yeah, I guess I am. I do take a lot of pictures. I do make YouTube videos, but it's only because I want to be heard. I want to be remembered, because life is too short, and I just want to be known by everyone, and I guess I am known now, only for the wrong reasons. The point of this is that I'm not going to tell you, please stop, leave me alone, stop harassing. I'm not going to tell you, because you are who you are. It's freedom of speech. It is a free country. So, whatever. You guys want to cuss me off, you guys want to make me cry, you guys want to stress me out, I can't do anything. All I could do is delete all my videos, and all I could do was delete my videos and give you what you want, and that was me to be silenced. So I'm silenced. Peace. Jenners out.
She told me that this was shot 5 days after the original video, and the original video didn't blow up until 4 days after it was uploaded. So literally, this shit was a storm that happened overnight. Did she get over the top and emotional? Yeah, sure. Did she say uninformed, ridiculous things? Definitely, of course. But so did you at some point, and I did that as well. Now, I may have found this video 14 years after it happened, but it hit a real emotional chord with me, and I think that this story still carries a whole bunch of weight in today's internet climate or whatever. And of course, I was bummed to learn her original channel was down, but in 2009, I was stoked to find out she came out with a second channel called Jen So Trill, and her first video, or one of her first videos anyway, was Let's Get Reacquainted.
Alright, so my name is Jen. I am 18 years old. I made a video when I was 15 years old about, I don't know, it was like a rant that I did about the Fox News report. I made a video and I got viciously attacked on the internet by Anonymous. Basically what ended up happening was my password was my name, Jennifer. So they all hacked all my accounts, and every single account had the same password because that's how much of a douchebag I was when I was 15. Except for my Facebook, which was like my name, but with numbers, and don't worry, it's changed. I just came back because like I want to make videos. Like I was really pissed like watching people make videos and like freely doing whatever they wanted, and people commented mean things and like they would still make videos, and it was fucking brilliant. And I just really wanted to be one of those people again. I really wanted to make videos and like do what I want to do.
Hell yeah, girl, you want to make them videos? You make them videos. She gets like 6,000 subscribers, all right? That's like way more than her original 200. And 6,000 in 2009 sounded like a whole lot more than it does today. But she found a little audience and would upload sporadically for them over the next 2 years. So yeah, this was 2009, around 2010, 2011, whatever. She started taking these like multiple year breaks. And I was like, what were all these breaks about? And she told me that it was basically a bunch of personal reasons, and I don't really want to get into those personal reasons in this video. But knowing what I know now, I can tell you right now that every comeback was a mini triumph in itself. And during one of these comebacks, the one in 2016, she reacted to her original 2006 video.
Holy shite, I did not realize how many people actually hate emos and scene kids.
Oh, hold on. I need to get stoned for this.
There are so many scene and emo kids out there. How are you gonna kill them all? You can't kill me, can you? I don't think so. I'm gonna be one of the voices of these scene and emo kids because you know what? We need more people like me out here.
Let me just pause that. No, we don't. And I'm so glad that I grew out of that.
It's the most compelling piece of content surrounding this whole topic. With over 10 years of reflection, you know, she shows a serious level of self-awareness and honesty and vulnerability towards the whole subject matter. I mean, this was a viral video that changed your life, and you're coming face to face with it in front of an audience right now. That takes balls. So it's clear to me, man, she just like kept going and kept growing, and that's fucking sick. And it really could have went in the opposite direction, you know? Now, it may look like a standard 2016 YouTube reaction video, but I find it to be really and truly inspiring. So if you're gonna pair any video with this video, it would be that one, link below. But that reaction video is now even 4 years old. What happened to Princess Punk? Did she kill herself like all those 4chan trolls would have you believe? As you can probably tell, me referencing my conversations with her throughout this video is probably gonna answer that for you. She's very much alive, alright? She posts content to her Instagram mostly these days. You can follow her at Jen So Trill. The O is a 0. She deserves a redemption arc. If this was an anime, clearly she would have a redemption arc by now. If you are personally dealing with cyberbullying right now, I hope that you can find something in the Princess Punk story, and I hope that you can get something out of it. Be you, stay you, do you, always, no matter what. You gotta be relentless. Oh, and Fox News always sucked.
These are emo scene kids, but if you're over 25, you've probably never heard of them.
I'm gonna do a part 2 where I sit down and talk to Princess Punk about all this shit. Maybe she can fill in her side of the story, maybe correct all the things that I got wrong in my video. But I'm super pumped because she's a really rad chick, and I'm excited to pick her brain about this shit. She's an OG YouTube meme, and this story is only happening right here on the Dean Project YouTube channel. Subscribe now, notifications on. So until next time, Dan Frampton, Munchie the Straight Edge Nutcracker, bye for now.